And then the stick has to be, take out your stick. So Krishna has that stick and he uses it. Otherwise there is saying that you spare the rod and spoil the child. So he does not want to spoil the children, therefore he does not spare the rod. He uses it. So he smashes, therefore he says, otherwise why it is described like this? It says, Digdham Rati Bhat Shonita Kardam. Shonit means blood. And Kardam actually means like slush. A lot of water falls in the soft ground and becomes slushy. So blood. That means a lot of smashing is done. Then Mala Madhuvat Varutha Girop Bhushtam, and also meditate on the garland of the Lord, which is very beautiful, called Vanmala. And there are a lot of honey bees around it, Madhuvrata. Madhu means honey and Madhuvrata is honey bee, who survives only on the honey. And they are going around, there are many of them, not one or two. Varutha means whole group. And they are singing. So Girop Bhushtam, one can also meditate on this garland of the Lord. And Chaittasya Tattvam Alam Manimasya Kanti. And then he has this mani, this gem in his neck, which has got all the jivas in it. The rays are coming out from the gem, and these rays, they are the jivas. That's why the jivas, the living beings, they are described as the atomic rays. Yatha Kshudrava Spurango Vichalanti. It's like the sparks from the fire or rays of the sun. The jivas are considered like that. So that means that the jivas, the living beings, they are not independent. They are not independent of the Lord. Their existence is dependent on the Lord. The rays cannot exist without the source, without the sun. In the same way, we cannot exist without Him. Digdham Liptam. The word Digdham here means Liptam, which means this, it is smeared with blood. Upaghushtam Naditam. And these bumblebees, honeybees, they are making nice sound. It's not a noise, it's musical sound. Like some musical instrument makes sound, like that all these bees are making. Chatte bhagatya avirbhavati iti chatte sabdena sarvatra yadyapi paramatma eva uchyate tadapi yatra tatshaktitvat jiva atma eva uchyate. The word Chaitya, which is used here, usually it means Paramatma. Therefore, you might have heard this word Chaitya Guru. So, there is a Guru outside, and there is a Guru inside the heart who is called Chaitya Guru. That is Paramatma, Super Soul. Because he is guiding. Matta Smritir Jnanam Upavana. Krishna says, from me comes remembrance, knowledge, forgetfulness. So the word Chaitya is generally used for Paramatma, Super Soul. But here it is used for Jivatma, living being, living entity. Shakti or energy of the Lord. Chaityasya jivasya jiv shaktes tattvam. So this is the essence of all the jivas here. Taduktam Vaishnave, therefore it is said in the Vishnu Purana. Atmanam asya jagato nirlepam agunam alam vibharti kaustu mani swarupam Bhagavan Hari. That Lord Hari, he has this gem, Kaustuva gem, and this are the pure souls. Nirlepam agunam amalam. Kaustubhaseva anantaha kirana jiva iti bhava. So the meaning is that all these unlimited rays of this Kaustubh Mani, they are the living beings. Then the next verse says, Vrityanukampita dhiyehi grihita murtehe sanchittena bhagato vadanarvindam yadvispuran makarakundala valgitena vidyoti tamala kapola mudaranasam. So he says that next you should meditate on the face of the Lord. And this face of the Lord is of course part of Lord's body, who has manifest his form for blessing his devotees. Bhaktyanukampita dhiya grihita murti. Why Lord becomes manifest? With the intention to bless his devotees. Paritrana sadhana vinasya diskripa. So he comes to protect his devotees, to bless his devotees. And yad vispuran makara kundala valgitena. So his face is beautiful with nice earrings. And these days again the fashion has come that men also wear earrings now. This is the old tradition. In India, previously men also used to wear, 50-60 years ago. In the time of my grandfather and my grandfather, they used to wear earrings. Then people stopped. Now again, coming back. So Lord Krishna also wears earrings. And they are in the shape of makara, alligator shape. So very beautiful earrings. People wear these days fancy earrings. Long ones, design. Krishna is also. It's not really just small things here, but long. And these earrings, they are very beautiful. They are shaking. And he's walking, talking. And they reflect in his cheeks. Although his color is bluish black, but his color is he is very shiny. So these earrings, they reflect in his cheeks, and it looks like he has got 4 of them. So yad vispuran makara kundala valgita. Earrings are not stable, they are moving. If they are not just small ones, they are hanging. As your earrings are moving. So like that, his earrings are also valgita, means they are moving. And that is the beauty of earrings in the shape.
Like this.
Yes. If they are just sticking there, then they are not so beautiful. But when they dangle, then they look very beautiful. So he has dangling earrings. And Vidyotita Malakapola Mudaranasam. They are shining or they are reflecting in the cheeks, Vidyotita, because his cheeks are very nice and shiny because he is eating better and he can digest also. So he doesn't need to put cream on his skin. Usually people put cream to make it shiny, but he is eating butter and drinking milk, so naturally there is a shine on his skin. And they are so shiny that the earrings, they are reflecting. And he has Udaranasam, he has a raised nose, not a stubbed nose, but raised, big nose. So prominent nose. So it's looking very beautiful. So that is the face of the Lord. So anukampa sanjata asya iti anukampita tarkaditvad itach. So Lord whose grace has manifested, yadva anukampitam anukampa kripa tadatmika tanmaiva yadhi. So his mind, which is full of grace on his devotees, taya svavasartham grihita murtiriyasya. So the grace of the Lord, the grace has to exist somewhere. So Lord has manifested a form so that the grace can be contained in it. He mat sarup shakti sarabhute anukampe yamartaloke manmurtishu madhye yam ishasitam swanirvhar nivasartham grihan. So Lord told to his grace that, O my grace, the essence of all my potencies, here among my various forms in the material world, you choose in which form you want to exist. Taya vivichya Ram Krishna Murti eva visheshta bhita. So then with grace of the Lord, she thought that in which form shall I go in? He has many forms which become manifest. So his grace accepted two forms, Lord Ramchandra and Krishna. And then he entered into it. She entered. So although there is Kurma, there is Narsingh there, Matsya, Vamana, the grace chose these two forms. So they are more gracious, and therefore one should meditate on them. That is the idea. Yaditi makar kundalayor valganam khalu iti uktam. So he says that the earrings in the shape of makara, this alligator shape, they are moving, dangling. Why are they dangling? He is giving an explanation. There must be some reason for them to dangle. Why they are not stable? What is bothering them? Why they cannot be stable? So first explanation is that Parshadvayastha Parshada Parshadayastha Parshada Sanchalita Chamar Hetukenu Marutena. He says one reason why these earrings are moving is that on the two sides of the Lord there are two of his associates, and they have got two chamara in their hand. Chamara is this whisk, and they are moving the chamara. So when they are moving the chamara, there is a wind moving, and then because of the wind, the earrings are shaking. Because Lord is like a king, and in India this was an insignia of a king, that If king is sitting in public or he is moving, then there are always two people. Sometimes two young girls, they used to stand on both sides, and either they are fanning if it is summer time, if it is winter time, then the chamara. Yes. So just move it. Just a show basically. I didn't have much utility in it. It's not for any other purpose, but you can recognize that this must be king. Just to increase the beauty on the person. So Lord is also having a show. And when they are moving the chamara, then there is a wind movement and that is shaking the wings. This is one movement. Then he gives another one. Vayasya gan narmokti pratyukti hetukena sira kampena. Other reason is that he has got his friends around him and they are cracking jokes with each other, making fun. So they are saying something, joking with him, he is giving a reply, and then they are laughing and shaking the head. And when you shake the head, then the earrings are moving. It's another reason. This is a better reason than the previous one. And there is a third one. He is going slowly. Says that Sahachari Gana Nritya Geeta Vadya Tala Tanadya Aswadan Sadhutva Khyapane Hetukaya Griva Bhangyava Gaya. Says that he has got the lady associates, females. If he is Krishna and Gopi, Sahachari Gana. And they are singing and dancing and playing musical instrument like veena, mridanga. And Lord is relishing this music. And when you relish music, then what do? You shake your head with the what you call tal, in the rhythm. Yes. So in the rhythm, shake your head. So he is also doing that. And therefore, his earrings are shaking. They are also in the rhythm. So this is the way to encourage. If somebody is singing in front of you and is singing very nicely, then you have to clap and say, wow, very nice. You have to also shake your head. And then the other person feels very encouraged. And he or she thinks that this person is actually listening. But if you sit like a stone piece and fall asleep, then he will think that I am singing in front of a buffalo. So buffalo does not know what music is. So this is to encourage them. So Griva Bhangya Vagya, therefore he is shaking his neck. See how nicely he is making conjectures. Then Amala iti, next he is saying that Vidyotita Amala Kapolam, these nice cheeks which are shining and pure. He explains that also. Kapolayor Markatamani Darpanaya Manapam. So he has cheeks, and as you know that his color is like the blue sapphire. So therefore his cheeks are like blue sapphire. And if you see blue sapphire, then it reflects an object next to it. So therefore they are also acting like a mirror made of blue sapphire. If you have a mirror made of blue sapphire and you stand in front of them, then you will see the image. So Lord's cheeks are like that. Tayos chalana makara kundala dvaya pratibimbit dena natantav. So tayos chalana makara kundala dvaya pratibindena natantav nayana khanjano nrityopadhyayo bhutva Satalasthalamayātam makara chapushkayam dhartayate. So now these two earrings, they are like two dancers dancing, and they are reflecting in the cheeks. And then there are two eyes, and these eyes, they are like the dance teachers, and if they are guiding them to dance, because the eyes are also moving, looking, and as if these two earrings and two of their reflection, there are 4 students, and they have come to the classroom, and these are the 2 teachers, and they are teaching them how to dance. So this is how it is understood. Udaranasam samunnata nasikam. Next is the nose, which is udara. This word udar has 2 meanings. One is udaro datri mahato. Udar is also used for a person who is very generous, very charitable, gives plenty. And udar means great. So he gives both meaning. He says that iti abhidanat nasikayas tada aswadan sabhyatvena swasarvasva datritva. So why the word udar is used? One way is to show that okay, he has a very prominent nose and beautiful cheeks, but now he wants to give the meaning which is in line with what he has said before. He says these are the 2 teachers and there are 4 students dancing here. So the nose is udar, is sitting there, and nose is the audience. And audience is very generous, that whatever she has, she gives everything to these dancers. If you have seen some of these Indian movies which are depicting the old royal style, especially the Mughal period. So in the Mughal period, they used to have their mujra. The dancing girl will come and dance, and all the people are sitting on the floor having their drinks, and when she is dancing, and if they are pleased, then they take out their necklace, their earring, and give it. So the nose has given everything. Nose ring also offered to them. So that's why nose is called udar here. Because what is the use of dancing if there is no one seeing? So nose is the audience. So that's how he has made the whole. Have a go. Swasarvasva swadatritvam. The nose has given everything and also herself. So happy with the dance. Then come to the next one. यत् श्रीनिकेतमलिभिः परिसेव्यमानं भूत्या स्वया कुटिलकुन्तलवृन्दजुष्टं मीनद्वयाश्रयम् अधीक्षिपदब्जनेत्रं ध्यायेन मनोमयमतन्द्रित उल्लसदध्रुः. So next you meditate on what? You meditate on his beautiful curly hair. So he has black curly hair. So no blonde hair. Black but curly. Yat Shri Niketam Alibhi Parisevyamana Bhutya Swaya Kutila Kuntala Vrindajustam. So the face of the Lord is beautified by the black and curly hair, and this beauty is defeating the beauty of the bumblebees who are around the lotus. So these bumblebees are also black in color, and they are moving like this. They also look like curly hair, but Lord's hair are more beautiful than that. So therefore he says, Yat Shri Niketam Alibhi Parisevyamana Bhutya Swaya Kutala Kuntala Vrindajustam Meenadvaya Ashramadikshepata Abjanetra. And his two eyes are defeating the beauty of two fish which are around the lotus flower. There is a lotus flower and there are two fish jumping on this flower. So Lord's eyes are more beautiful than that. And then he has got very nice eyebrows on his face. So he says that this is the wonderful, beautiful face of the Lord. Dhyayena manomayan atandrita ullasadhru. So one should meditate on this face of the Lord without being lazy, sleepy, tardy in the mind. Fixing this face in the mind, one should meditate. Yaccha Sriniketanam Vadanarvindam Alibhi Parishevyamanapi. So he says that his wonderful lotus face, which is the abode of all beauty, although it is being served by the bumblebees, they are going around thinking that there is a lotus flower. Meenadvaya ashramapi adhikshipat. That it is defeating or ridiculing the beauty of these two fish on the lotus. Arthad arvindantaram swaya vibhutya tiraskurvadi. So meaning is that there is another lotus, and this lotus is more beautiful than that lotus. The face of the Lord is also like a lotus, and he has got this nice hair which are like the bumblebee on the lotus. This is how he is imagining it. We have a lotus flower, and around lotus flower there are bumblebees hanging. And then Krishna's face is there, which is also a lotus. And he has black hair, which are like the bumblebees. So he said that this lotus is more beautiful than the other lotus flower, the actual lotus flower. And his hair are more beautiful than the bumblebees around that lotus. And his eyes are more beautiful than the fish around this lotus flower. And if this beauty of the Lord's face and the hair and the eyes, they are making fun of the beauty of that lotus flower and bees around it. Tadhyayaditi anvaya. One should meditate on this. Tatra kutila kuntala vrindena alinam akshepa. So the bent hair of the Lord, they are defeating the beauty of the bumblebees, and abjadal tulya netrabhyam neem dvayasya akshepa. And then the two eyes, which are like lotus petal, they are more beautiful than the fish around this lotus. Manomayam swamanasa tadatmyam eva swad adhikyat praptamikya. So the word here used is manomaya, which is translated that fixing your mind on that. But the word manomaya means as if your mind has become one with the face of the Lord. That the mind is so absorbed on the face that there is no distinction between the mind and the face. When you think of an object very intensely, then you lose yourself into that object. You identify with that object. So this actually happens. That if you go on meditating on something, then you become like that. There is an example in Bhagavatam that there is one type of worm, and there is this Bhramari, and she gets this worm inside the house, and then this worm is fearing all the time and meditating on this Bhramari, and then it becomes like that. So mind also becomes one with the face because of the meditation. That is the meaning. So bhakta vishayak kripa dyotanad ullasantyo dhruvo vyat. And then he has very nice eyebrows, and they are raised. So why they are raised? He says that they want to bless the devotees. Because this raised is like when your heart is bubbling with happiness, then it is called ullas or exhilarated. So these raised brows are like exhilaration, sign of exhilaration, happiness. So that is because they are blessing the devotees of the Lord. So therefore one meditates in this way. तस्यावलोकमधिकं कृपयाति घोर तापत्रयोपशमनाय निशिष्टमक्ष्णुः स्निग्धस्मितानुगुणितं विपुलप्रसादं ध्यायेच्चिरं विततभावनया गुहायाम्. Then one should meditate for a long time in the cave of one's heart on the glance of the Lord, which is, and if he is releasing this to remove the three types of miseries out of his intense grace. And then he has beautiful smile on his face, snigdha smitana gunitam, which is always increasing. Vipula prasadam dhyayecha. So this is how one should meditate on him. Tasya harer avlokam dhyayet. And one should meditate on the glance of the Lord. Akshno rakshibhyam nisrishtam nirmitam dhyaturati ghoram yattaptrayam. So this glance which has been created by the eyes or has been released by the eyes only to remove or to destroy the miseries of his devotees. Means when the Lord is glancing at his devotee, then devotee feels very happy and does not feel any trouble or pain. And he has a very beautiful smile. Snigdham yat smitam tadeva smitautpala lakshitam. Madhuryam anvanugunitam prathamam dvigunitam tatastrigunitam ityadi kramena koti gunitam yatritam. And the smile is very sweet, and the sweetness of his smile is always increasing. So his first has become double, then 3 times, then 4 times, 5 times, and it goes on increasing. There is no end to his sweetness. You look at his smile and you go on looking at it. So therefore he says that one should meditate on this for a long time in the face of the Lord. So this is the meditation. Then he is going to speak about his laughing in the next verse. We'll do it tomorrow.
Babaji, one question. The person where the grace entered into was Lord Ram or Lord Rama? Or
Yes.
Rama? Or
Lord
Balarama?
Lord Rama and Krishna. Or Balram and Krishna. Whichever way you want to consider. Because Ram also is Balaram. Ram also means Balaram. So either Ram Krishna means Balram and Krishna or Lord Ramchandra and Krishna. What meaning are it? Alright. Any other question?
Babaji, this just occurred to me. Are there any photos where the Lord is showing his teeth?
Or what?
Are there any photo or pictures of the Lord where he's grinning, showing his teeth? Or are they
It's
usually?
coming.
But is that
The
a
next
grin or is
verse
that a
is-
smile?
No, wait.
Oh, I have to wait.
This will be next episode.
Just because he said that you have to meditate on the smile for a long time. So overnight you meditate. Then tomorrow his laugh is coming where you see his teeth. That is the next verse. Speaking about his laughing.
This ullas means laughing. Ullas.
What?
This ulla. You say ullas and ullas.
Ulla?
Means laughing.
Said Ulla?
Ullas.
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 Not Ulla.
I cannot tell what this is ulla means. Ullas.
Ullas.
Does it have anything? What means ulla then?
Ulla?
Yes.
Okay.
Raised eyebrows.
Yes, something like
The raised
that.
eyebrows.
No joy, no? Or happiness?
Ullas means joy.
So this meditation has to be all this like following this sequence.
Has to be what?
Has to follow this sequence.
Hmm. Okay, we go on.